Welcome to Southaven Business Beat. Business and community leaders talk with us to provide invaluable resources to aid the business community.
Southaven Business Beat is sponsored by Wisdom Integrators.
Hey business owners, when's the last time your tech actually worked for you? At Wisdom Integrators in Southaven, we help businesses like yours run smoother, look sharper, and reach farther. From dependable IT support and secure networks to custom websites that convert, and video systems that actually work when you need them. No cookie cutter fixes, no long waits, just smart, reliable solutions that grow with your business. Whether you're launching, scaling, or just tired of doing it all yourself, Wisdom Integrators is your behind-the-scenes tech partner so you can focus on running your business, not chasing down IT problems. Call 901-625-0900 or visit wisdomintegrators.com to schedule a free consult today. Wisdom Integrators. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom.
Here is our host, Cristan.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Southaven Business Beat. I'm your host, Cristan, and we sit down with local business owners and community leaders and just kind of get a vibe on what they've got going on and to help educate our community and other business owners on just some tips and tricks of things that they can apply to their businesses to just continue to foster business and success. This morning, I have the great pleasure of welcoming Miss Cassie McArdle with Beans and Leaves over in Silo Square and another place, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get into that in a second. Hello, Miss Cassie. Good morning.
How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm so glad you're joining us today.
Thank you.
And brought the coffee.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I need you to tell each and every person that's listening right now all about Beans and Leaves, how long you've been in business, how the dream started. Mm-hmm. I know Miss Margarita is your mom, and she is the coffee queen, so
she sure is.
Tell me all about it.
So we started in 2021 up in Silo Square. We decided that huge community because it is what it is. It's a community. We live, we work, we play. We love that area, and they do so much to give back to the community. So we wanted to step in, get to know the people in the area. My parents are from Olive Branch. You know, we've been raised in the area. I went to high school in Wynn, so it was a nice transition to come over here. We love Silo Square. We did, as you mentioned, we have a second location. We also have one in DeSoto Campus at the Northwest College. That's a lot of fun. We love serving the community over there. But Silo Square, that's our baby. That's our first number one. We love having everybody come in. We meet new people every single day.
So I love that you have two different locations because they both have two completely different purposes. Mm-hmm. While the coffee shop itself is so warm and welcoming. I mean, you walk in, you've got comfy chairs, you've got a fireplace, but at the same time, I know I've hit the coffee stand at Northwest a few times. We go there with chamber stuff. Dr. Reed, the dean, is on our board of directors, and they open up their place for us all the time to do different things. And that is awesome because it's not just coffee. You got sandwiches. You got all kinds of stuff over there. And there is never not a line. Is that right? Never. Double no. There's always a line.
Always a line.
I even seen that in the bookstore, y'all sell your gift cards down there.
We do. So we partner with Northwest to allow the kids to use their student loans to apply to a gift card, and then they come back and then they can use it in-house. So that's one thing that I love about the partnership with them. And then it also gives us an opportunity to get to know the kids and watch them grow. We've seen some, since we started in 2022, start their program and then also end up graduating. So it's nice. My mother runs that place, and it's like she's watching her grandkids. So she's known as the campus grandma.
I love it.
So I absolutely love it.
And she is a smiling face in there hustling the time.
You know, for 60, she really does hustle.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Okay, now I'm going to give her
woman.
Mad props. I love it. So aside from the fact that you are two locations, one's inside a college, which is something that sets you apart from other coffee shops anyway. Mm-hmm. Is there something else that you just kind of pride yourself in that you know that's something that you just bring to the table that might be a little different?
With Silo Square, each customer that comes in, I've heard so many times, it looks like we're coming into a Friends episode. And so I love that. And I love being able to just welcome each person into my home, because that's what I realize that, Silo Square has become. It's become my home. You see my pictures on the wall. Every little piece of Silo Square, every little piece of Beans and Leaves inside has a story. So the lights come from Connecticut. Like, each part is part of us. And that's what we loved. We loved being able to bring a part of our family into the community.
Love that. I love that. And I love the whole Friends vibe. That's really, really awesome. So of all the drinks on your menu, and y'all have an extensive, because you have your staples, but then you have your seasonals, and your seasonals are phenomenal. Like,
Thank you.
I wait for Christmas to come around. I wait for the smell of candy canes in the air, because I go and I pounce and I probably buy like 2 dozen of the Santa Claus drinks. Chad, you did not hear that. I don't buy any of them ever. I don't come in there.
Yeah.
So if you had to say, what would be your favorite drink?
My favorite, I would have to say, is our True and True, the Silo. It is my favorite. It's a white chocolate latte with, vanilla sweet cream and caramel drizzle. It is our #1 seller.
Really? Mm-hmm. It sounds phenomenal.
It's my mother's favorite as well.
Rock on. Mm-hmm. And so you make all the pastries, is that correct?
I do.
Are you trained? Is this just something you started doing when you were like 2 years old and just love it?
When I was really young, I started baking with my grandmother, my dad's mom. And ever since, I've always had a passion for it. So this was just a great stepping stone for me to be able to just get back there and be as creative as I want to be and just have the free reign that I have. So awesome. I love it.
Well, I got to give you mad props, because the empanadas are on point.
Thank you.
That and the macarons, because I love the pistachio ones.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
my fave. So I also want to make sure that we take a minute to thank our sponsors. So we're going to go to a quick commercial, and then when we come back, I want to dive in. I want you to tell me a little bit more about maybe some things that people don't know about Beans and Leaves, some unexpected little awesomeness, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So let's take a minute, and we're going to take a break to thank our sponsors, because we couldn't do what we do without their support, and we will be right back.
Make your next event unforgettable with the Follow app. Connect instantly, stay organized, and never miss an opportunity. Ditch the business cards. Go digital with the Follow app. Network effectively, exchange contacts seamlessly, and grow your business. The Follow app, transforming the way professionals connect at events.
Every brand has a story. Let us help you tell yours. At Pure Focus Media, we specialize in professional video production, photography, and drone footage that elevates your message and captures attention. From real estate to events, we deliver content that connects. Visit www.purefocus.media to schedule your next shoot. Pure Focus Media, where your vision comes into focus.
Now back to Southaven Business Beat and host Cristan Engelke.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like I said before, we are sitting down with Miss Cassie from Beans and Leaves in Silo Square, talking all about coffee and tea and the amazing things that they've got going on with their business in Silo, as well as their partnership with Northwest DeSoto Campus. And I want to just keep on going and talk a little bit about maybe some of your favorite memories that you've had since you guys have gotten started in business, just some cool little tidbits that people may not know about.
Yeah. So we did the DeSoto Family Theatre. We helped with them with, Footloose. It was a lot of fun. They came to the shop. They did put on a little, production, and we partnered with them. We did some little teas on the side, some specific drinks dedicated to the Footloose. That was a lot of fun. It helped them sell out. So
they
it was a blast.
sold out a lot of shows
They
for
did,
that.
they did.
They ended up adding shows, and they're like, oh,
They
wait,
did.
we got to add some more shows.
Yeah.
That was a phenomenal event. They I know one of the people that's on the board of directors for DFT, and also one of her kids is one of the little theater babies, and they still talk about that day, that was the coolest thing ever.
And it was really cool because Footloose has to be one of my most favorite, movies. I loved it growing up, watching it growing up. So it was a great collaboration, and I would love to do it again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You definitely have to do it again.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't get to come to this one, but I guarantee I won't miss the next
Yeah,
one, because
for sure.
it sounded like it was just amazing.
It was.
So, all right, we talked about coffee. Mm-hmm. Pun intended, I need to know some tea. Tell me some tea. What's going on at Silo? What are some things that you've got coming up that we need to put on our calendars that we know about?
Well, this weekend we've got the Crawfish Festival. So we partner with Silo Square and we help them do a little bit of, storage, and we help give back to the community that way. And we also do catering. So that's one thing that we have going for us, and it's starting to pick up pretty good. The other part is not a lot of people know we have loose leaf tea. And when I mean loose leaf tea, I mean grown right here in Mississippi.
Really?
Really.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. As well as Florida, yep. Everything that we try to do is we try to stay as local as possible, try to partner with other small family businesses as well.
That's huge, because being a small business owner, and especially, from my aspect of it, working for the chamber, I try to promote small business. Even beyond that, I try to promote small business that are members of the chamber.
Right.
Because I want to give back to the people that are giving to us.
Right.
I want to make sure I'm supporting the ones that are supporting the community.
Right.
Like you guys are. And that makes a huge difference. Now, I'm not a big tea drinker. I do a little green tea with honey from time to time, but of the teas, like, what are some of the common things that you sell with your loose leaf teas?
We'd have a rosy Earl Grey latte that we love, and people come in and ask for it daily. Our chai tea is an all natural. We try to stick to as raw and as natural as we possibly can. So we have our own version of the medicine ball as well, which is our Detoxify Me, which is well known for anti-inflammatory, help with all the sinuses, and especially this time of year when you've got allergy season going on.
I'm dealing with a little bit of that
you
now.
You need a medicine ball.
I might need to come and follow you back to the shop.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, carrying into that same thing, when I said I want to know the tea, what other things do you have on the horizon? Is there anything cool, new you're adding to the menu?
Today actually launched our brand new summer menu, so that's going to be a real kicker.
So have we told anybody yet? Are you allowed to give me a sneak peek?
Yes, we actually just launched it, so it's on our website. You can go to us at Beans and Leaves Silo Square.
So I'm not even the first one to know. Okay,
no,
fine.
It just launched, and if you are a part of our loyalty program, you guys get the first dibs on, when things come out, you get the link and it goes right to your phone, so it's fantastic. We have a Elvis protein smoothie that's big.
Okay.
I love to create new things, especially when it comes to the local area. So we definitely wanted to give a little tribute to Elvis.
I love it. I love it.
Stop by to get a protein smoothie.
Peanut butter banana, I'm assuming.
Peanut butter and banana. We actually use protein peanut butter, and we use raw banana. And so it's as healthy as you can get. So we try to stay on the, a little bit on the sweet side, but also be a little bit healthy as well.
How has the chamber benefited you, benefited your business? Is there anything in particular that really stands out to you that you think is just of serious value to you and your company?
One thing that I loved being a part of the chamber is the events. I come to the events as much as I possibly can. Now, I can't say I've been to every single one, but I've been to as many as I could. And my favorite, I have to say, is the murder mystery.
Yeah.
That is my all-time favorite, and I cannot wait for this one to come up here soon.
I'm counting down.
I love the patio. I love being able to, y'all allow us to network together. You allow us to become a separate community on top of, our own little community. All the businesses, we kind of feed off of each other. We kind of say, hey, I know this person down at Top's Barbecue, or I know this person down at Landers. And it's great because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to connect as business owners, as business leaders. Without y'all, we couldn't. There's no way.
We absolutely love the murder mystery. Our Southaven Young Professionals group that you are a part of,
that's right,
is obviously the host of that, but they let the old folks come. So that's my favorite event too. It really is.
I love the commingling with everybody of all ages and all, of all aspects of life. That's the best part. Even
though it's not networking and it's more having a good time, I know that I have seen and heard people that have made business connections from that.
100%.
And it's incredible because we can take almost anything and turn it into an opportunity to grow a relationship that can turn into business, that can turn into best friends.
That's right.
I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've just sat back and watched, especially somebody who is kind of the wallflower. They come into one of those events, you can't help but let your guard down. You're just having a good time.
That's right.
And it's like we sneak that business networking in on you, and you don't even know you're doing it.
You really don't. And I've become good friends with quite a few people in the area, and that's what I love. Other business owners. It's been fantastic. So I definitely thank y'all for being a part of the chamber and also being able to bring the community together.
Absolutely. And I thank you because I love you. You're fabulous.
Thank you.
All right. So we have entrepreneurs everywhere. That is our bread and butter. That's what runs our community. Like, above and beyond any of the big box people. We've got small businesses everywhere.
We do.
And dirt turning on every corner in Southaven.
100%.
Especially in the Silo Snowden Grove area.
Absolutely. Yep.
It is exploding over there.
Oh, yeah.
So as a Southaven young professional, budding entrepreneur, and very successful barista and coffee shop owner, well, general manager / kind of sort of owner / everything.
Right.
What advice would you give to another person who's maybe looking to start their own business, maybe just not sure what to do, where to go? What are some key things that you would say are vital?
Hit the ground. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know the local community. Get to know the chamber. Go to other local businesses just to see what their aspect is like, what their demographic is like. Reach out. Don't hesitate to ask for help or guidance in anything. We've had to, and it's been a blessing to get to know every single person in Silo Square from the beginning to now. And they have all been a tremendous help, whether it be something little as, hey, I lost a package. We're all in a group chat. So it pays to know your neighbor.
Absolutely.
100%.
What is one challenge that you have seen as a small business owner since you started your business?
The biggest challenge, keeping up. Keeping up with the demand. It's not as easy as people think. You're constantly on the go, constantly busy. But for me, it is definitely a challenge to myself, and I love challenging myself. And I couldn't ask for anything more. It's been a blessing, and I wouldn't even say it's been a curse because it's been nothing but positivity. So I love every second of it.
Definitely keeping up with that growth, because when you are, well, one, you've got, a business that everybody consumes. Everybody's busy. Everybody needs caffeine to keep on rolling.
Oh, that's for sure.
In every form of that, between the loaded teas, the coffee, and all of it.
Excellent.
So that alone, you were just guaranteed to be busy out of the gate.
Yep.
Like, it was just going to happen. But even beyond that, a normal business with, just good offerings, their growth in this area, it's going to be an exponential just takeoff. It really will. So I know from watching your team and the people that I've seen that have stayed for a while, you've got an incredible team that has been able to handle that influx of business.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen those girls behind that counter when there's a line all the way to the door and busting out. And they're still just completely chill. And they handle it just one customer at a time, like they're the only customer in the room. That is huge.
That's what sets us apart from the others, is we do make every single customer feel like they're walking into our home. We give a second to acknowledge not just the customer, but the person as a whole.
Yes.
So that's what I love about it. That connection.
I do too. and that's why I come and find my cozy little chair next to the fireplace and enjoy my little Santa Claus drink or whatever happens to be on the menu that day.
Right.
So I love that so much. And I am so thankful that you are here in business and that you are thriving.
Thank you.
And that you get to be the face of the company. Because, I love Margarita. And I love getting to see her when I go to the college and grab my loaded tea. But you are a freaking beautiful, fabulous chick.
Thank you so much.
And you definitely are the face of the company. And I love that very much.
Thank you.
Because you have a heart for it.
I do. And this is something I've been doing for a long time. My passion and goal was to always serve people. Not just, have a business for myself, but to serve the community. Because it's something that I've always done. I love getting to know new people. I love getting to know families. And I've grown to have quite the amount of friends through this. And it's been a blessing. I have a huge support group that I never knew I had. So it's an amazing feeling.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
and
you.
telling us a little bit about what you do. So, guys, if you've never been, Beans and Leaves, Silo Square, right down May Boulevard, on the left, you can't miss it. Beautiful little outdoor patio area for seating on the sunny days, and amazing empanadas. So go in, check out some of the pastries, grab you a cup of coffee, and just sit and enjoy yourself for a minute, and take a minute to check out the great small businesses around Southaven. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you go and like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode, and that way you are able to learn all about what's going on and feel the beat and the footprint of Southaven on Southaven Business Beat podcast. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Southaven Business Beat. We would like to thank the following sponsor. Staying ahead in a world driven by technology is key. At Wisdom Integrators, we simplify tech solutions for your business. We specialize in customizing audio, video, and IT services tailored to your needs. At Wisdom Integrators, we don't just solve problems, we create opportunities. Wisdom Integrators, connecting your world, solving your problems. Would you like to be a sponsor of Southaven Business Beat? Please email us, info@southavenchamber.com. Be sure to share and subscribe for more business resources. Thanks for watching.